Welcome back, champion.
Hey, amigo! Remember that thing I said I needed help with? This is it! You in?
Of course! What do you need?
Excellent! Come meet me near Mulehe.
In 100 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. Yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Hi, Rami. What's the plan?
Okay, hear me out. Beautiful Mexican supercar, beautiful Mexican roads, promoting the Horizon Festival!
Do we need promoting? The festival seems to be doing okay.
All right. I'll find someone else.
That's not what I said. Of course I'll help you.
I knew I could rely on you. Let's go! Whew. Let's get moving. Get some speed, then turn into the countryside. Really see what this car can do.
You want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask! So, VUL is an abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra Lightweight and High Performance. It was started by two brothers, Guillermo and Iker Echeverria. Yeah! Great speed! But let's see how you handle some corners. The VUL 05 is a track-focused supercar, designed and produced in Mexico, but tested and optimized in the UK. I even think I saw one at the festival when I was over there. We're driving the pre-production version of the VUL 05RR, the even more track-focused version. Somehow, the designers reduced the weight by 65 kilos and increased the power to nearly 400 bhp. Then they lowered the engine by 50 millimeters to drop the center of gravity and improve cornering.
Impressive.
They're pretty serious about the ultra-light part. The 05RR even has an option for titanium bolts, saving another 4.5 kilos. Less sightseeing, more going fast. Perfect. There's a couple of other things you can help out with, if it's not too much trouble.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Call me.
I just got my hands on a piece of Mexican racing history. Wanna see?
Of course. On my way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. arrived at your destination.
Let me guess. Today's episode of Mexican Automotive History with Ramiro is about the Baja 1000.
You are very perceptive, my friend. This dune buggy was the first car to race here. Let's take it for a spin. The Baja 1000 is probably the most prestigious race held in Mexico. Do you know how it all started?
I assume the Myers Manx has something to do with it.
Correct again. The Baja 1000 started as a very elaborate marketing campaign for the car you're driving. But let me start from the beginning. On the 22nd of March, 1962, Dave Eakins and Billy Robertson did the first real Baja run. They went from Tijuana to La Paz in 39 hours, 56 minutes on new Honda CL72 Scrambler motorcycles. So they probably were a bit sore afterwards. They got a lot of media coverage though. A year later, Myers started to work on a prototype buggy he called Old Red in his garage in Newport Beach. It was based on the VW Beetle, and it paved the way for what we know as buggies. Cars that are built for off-roading using the Beetle as a donor chassis. But I guess they wanted even more publicity because in April 1967, Myers decided to make an attempt at breaking Eakins' record. And it worked! Myers did it in 34 hours and 45 minutes, beating Eakins for more than 5 hours. The rivalry was known as Buggy Beats Bike in Baja. Sounds like something you did back in the UK, doesn't it? Myers Manx became an overnight sensation as a result, and suddenly they were friendly races all across the Baja. It wasn't long before they realized they needed something more organized, and that was Mexican 1000. Guess who won the inaugural event?
Myers Manx?
You're on fire today! Yes, in 27 hours and 38 minutes. The official race was 100 miles shorter than the original route, but it's still impressive. The Mexican 1000 was later renamed to the Baja 1000 and is run to this day.
In 200 yards, turn left. In 100 yards, turn left.
I love that story. My abuela used to tell it to me at least once a year. Hey, come quick! Papa Fernando needs needs your help.
Okay. I'll be right there.
In 100 yards, turn left. Yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Calculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn around, it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Right, listen to this. I met some American collectors at the festival last night, and they said they were close to tracking down a stone-cold classic right here in Mexico. So I was thinking, if we find it first...
Oh, right. I get it now.
To be honest, though, it was me who needed your help, not Papa Fernando.
I can't fault that logic. Who are the other racers?
It's this new street racing crew that's been hanging around. I think they're here to see what you can do. Let's show them! Oi, he's eager! But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just the finish line. So keep to the route and get there first. Keep it up! We'll win this! It's hard to overstate the effect that the Beetle had when it arrived in Mexico in 1954. Before that, all we had were these huge American cars. So this new European-style car with its shape and light chassis and those adorable headlights and an engine that anyone with a tractor could fix was, well, a complete game changer. They were so exciting that they were displayed at the Ciudad Universitaria in Mexico City, and there were lines to come and see this new car. Production of the Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana. Before that, people were a bit worried about reliability, you see. We Mexicans love a good-looking car, but a car that can do work is better. The Panamericana convinced us, and in '61, Automex had assembled 250 of them. By '62, the first plant had opened in Jalostoc, making 10 of them a day. We love that car. So another plant opened in Puebla in 1967. And in '71, El Bocho became the official taxi of Mexico City, which is why you see so many of them today. It's funny. The first Bochos were imports, or CKDs. But in 1971, we were exporting them to Costa Rica, back to West Germany, Austria, Belgium, everywhere in Europe. It was a sad day in 2003 when the last Volkswagen sedan Última Edición rolled off the production line and went home to the Volkswagen Museum in Wolfsburg. Now that's more like it! Eso, Bochito, eso! So loved was the Bocho that it eventually outsold the Ford Model T to become the world's best-selling car. And was the first to reach 20 million sales. Sure, other cars have staked their claim on that title in recent years, but none are so timeless and unchanged as the Bocho. That is a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready. I have a brilliant idea!
Another one. What happened to the previous idea?
This one is better. Meet me in town.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit. Turn right. Yards. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Recalculating route. 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Yards. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. Arrived at your destination.
I have two cars here. A first-generation Volkswagen and a seventh-generation Volkswagen Golf. Made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico. Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Bocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play. First generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now. VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a Skunk Works project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch. Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation? The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest. I'm a fair man. I'll let you choose. Which Golf do you want to drive for our little race?
I'll take the Golf R.
Arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts. See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. I see what you're doing, but you still can't win. What a race! I am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. I'm sure you didn't cheat.
Hey, champion. There's no stopping us now. I'm getting the next Horizon adventure prepped and ready for you.
I have a story to tell you, my friend. About the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp? I'll pick you up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Yards. Turn left. Recalculating route. 100 yards, turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right. In 100 yards, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. I see what you're doing, but you still can't win.
What a race! The difference 40 years makes! I have a story to tell you, my friend, about the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp? I'll pick you up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn sharp left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right. In 100 yards, turn right. You've arrived at your destination.
That's the old wolf.
No, that's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp. Kaylee asked us to clear some debris, and I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
Careful there!
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
See? Got it here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks. And now, let me introduce you to the Ford Lobo. This car is more your style.
Now that's a hecking good wolf.
We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that brush and stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F. F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. The Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150, but the Lobo is the elite F-150. Great. Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage. I've got 1,400 horses and I need you to help with them.
I think I know what this is. I'll be right over.
Ready for a new adventure? You and the whole of Horizon Mexico?
The canyon would be perfect for our PR stunt outpost. Horizon Rush. Sounds good, no?
Finally, Jamin might leave me alone. Ramiro's in charge of the expedition, but he said something about stopping by a party.
Oye, amigo! It's interesting we're planning this expedition now. Do you know what else is coming up? Fiesta de la Luna, my friend. I have an idea. Meet me here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Yards. Turn left. 200 yards. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
So, I'm here. Where are you?
Running late. Sorry. Things are a little wild with the Fiesta de la Luna coming up.
Wait. What's the Fiesta de la Luna?
It's a full moon tonight, my friend. Horizon's throwing an all-night fiesta at the resort. I thought you and I could attend.
Well, I do like a good party.
You and the rest of Mexico. Nos vemos pronto. Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry I'm late. Too your heart to catch. Wait, where is he?
Just following the plane. I think I'm close. Woohoo! Just in time.
Good to see you, Jay. Now, on to Playa Azul. Vámonos.
So what happens at a full moon party?
People celebrate the glory of the moon, of course. There's fireworks and there's music and dancing until the sun comes up.
Hola, chicos y chicas. The moon shows us her most beautiful face, and Radio Eterna is flying into Playa Azul for the Fiesta de la Luna. Won't you join us?
Tomorrow morning we head west to the canyons to find a stunt outpost. But tonight,
Fiesta de la Luna!
explore the party, my friend. Have fun. Half these people came for the fiesta, but the other half came just to see you. Hola, everyone. Bring the full moon, I'll bring the big star. I know you don't need help entertaining a crowd, but just in case, I rigged up some pyrotechnics for you. Boom! Oh, don't worry, they are also cheering for you.
Oh man, I love parades. They're always kind of slow though, don't you think? Imagine if we had a few more horses under all those flowers.
Buenos dias! The party's not over yet. Let's push this float to its limits.
I've gone and set up some PR stunts. Let's see what this float can do.
Head for the canyons. Our outpost awaits.
Yes! Speed trap! This float can move.
Radio Eterna, what a night. But for some, the party keeps on going. This Horizon parade float is fast. Almost as fast as the handsome young man at the fiesta last night who said hola and then ran off.
She remembers me! She remembers me! Did you hear that?
Air crew standing by. Everything is ready for your canyon jump.
Canyon jump?
You can't drive something like this at Horizon and not test it out on a danger sign. Let's do this! Rami,
What did I tell you, my friend? Horizon brings it out in all of us! Good luck!
Okay, here we go. Hit the danger sign! Best idea ever.
All right. I'm not sure if we'll be able to salvage the parade float. Totally worth it, though. My plan is to make this the place for PR stunts. So, I'll get to work on the PR, and you get stunting. I've already built a load more PR stunts. Which one do you want to try out first?
Hey, champion. Horizon Rush is fully operational. PR stunts are great for the festival, as long as you keep driving so stylishly. Can you do that?
Hola, amigo. Every racer who comes into the garage asks about you. I say you're coming for them next. You should see their faces.
Hey, amigo! The Universidad is sending a technician to do some research at our festival outposts. And he needs a driver.
Be nice to him. He's my baby cousin Juan. Hola, my name is Juan Maria Garcias. The university assigned me to conduct research at Horizon Outposts. And my cousins, Rami and Ale, said they could introduce me to a Horizon driver. Muy especial. And I guess that's you.
Me? Hey, I'm just here to help. Thanks, Juan.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Thank you for coming. Now, first, the university wants us to map out the city. Ready to take a tour?
In a GR Supra? Absolutely.
Now, this might be an intimate tour, but Horizon street scene are watching, so can we do it rapido?
I can do that.
The Alhóndiga has been a grindhouse, fortress, school, prison, and now a museo.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
See that arch? Mercado Hidalgo, built as a train station, but now a beloved marketplace. Plaza de la Paz, our famous triangular town square, surrounded by beautiful architecture. The Basílica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato, that beautiful bold yellow. Magnifico! Then, don't miss the Templo de San Francisco, with that unmistakable pink hue.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Teatro Principal, the oldest in the city, home of art and culture. Climb the steps to the Universidad de Guanajuato. Visit some of my profesores. Oh, wow. Mexico has so much to offer. I'm really struggling to get everything in. I think I'm going to pass out. No, keep going.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, turn left.
And finally, we have the Hotel Castillo. Is it a hotel? Is it a castle? Why not both? Did we make it? Are we finished? Oh, thank goodness for that. 500 years of history in less than 5 minutos. You really are fast, my friend. I'll call you again soon.
Thanks for the tour, Juan. See you soon.
Hey, mi amigo. Juan Garcia's here. How would you like to do some research on high-speed camera technology?
I would like that very much.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. At the roundabout, take the third exit. In 400 yards, turn right. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right. yards. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Good to see you. The university is trying to improve response times on the speed zones outside Guanajuato. And Horizon street scene are trying to break them.
Sounds about right.
Let's make sure the speed zone can handle it. The competition is tough out here. Follow the route and show everyone what you've got.
We can do it. Speed, by example.
And let's hope your driving is better than your bonds. I called in a favor from Prima Ale, so you should have enough horses in the GR Supra.
More than enough.
Vamos, vamos! Check this out, street scene! Check this out, street scene! These numbers are very impressive, my friend. Nice work! One thing is for certain. The university engineers will keep trying to build a better speed zone.
And the street scene racers will keep trying to break them.
Hey, mi amigo. A huge argument has broken out between the university and Horizon street scene. They want you to come down here and settle it.
Me? Well, okay.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left.
You got here just in time. The university is working on an improved GPS, but the street racers say it will never be as good as local knowledge. I've programmed the route using Anna, but you're going to try to find shortcuts. I'll watch the telemetry and evaluate it using an efficiency algorithm. Does that make sense?
Tech versus gut. Got it.
Exactamente. Oh, speaking of gods, Prima Ale has been working on the GR Supra.
Yeah, I noticed.
I suppose the shortest route is by air, no? There might be a quicker way? I suppose the shortest route is by air, no? Where are we? Ah, qué bien! Try the back streets. Come on! This is much quicker. No offense to Anna, of course. According to the telemetry and my efficiency algorithm, that was a lot of fun. Es verdad, street racers have their shortcuts, but without GPS technology, there'd be nothing to compare. Well, I'll let you get back to the streets. Adios!
I try not to take sides.
turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right.
A new mystery racer tearing up Horizon's street scene. Ha! It's you, obviously. Sometimes I miss being underground.
Hey, champion. I just got a notification. Ready to pick an adventure? Let me talk to Alejandra. See if she can find enough drivers willing to race the Colossus against you. Hola, amigo.
That's it. Horizon Apex is finished. The build, I mean. Racing is never finished. Hola, amigo. Haley called me. Ready for the Colossus? I can't wait to see you conquer this thing.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
chatting to this bloke who said one of the most famous movie cars in history is actually abandoned in a barn somewhere in Mexico. What do you reckon? Sounds like a wild goose chase to me.